Hi everyone, it's Gail and it is Mixed Media Monday. And so I had an idea that I wanted to try with our splattery paper a la Luise Heinzl. So I'm excited to try that. If we need something to do in between the drying time, I grabbed my Doodling because I've had some requests for that as well. But let's say hi and hugs first to Diana, Colleen, Claire, and Raindrop Lila. Okay, and I am going to write down my time since I'm over at my other desk, and we will get started. Okay, so, it was one of those ideas that I just couldn't get out of my brain. And so we're going to try it out. My idea was, don't we all love the Edith Holden papers? And I have this one Edith Holden book that I just keep papers that have writing on them. They don't have any pictures. So kind of as I'm going through, and you can see I've got some of the newer books that are, regular font, I would say, and then these fun ones that are her fancy font. So I want to do these. I have absolutely loved the ones we have done, and so I am thinking I would like to. We can do that. The shrew mouse. Don't think I want the shrew mouse. But what if, I think I'm going to just, I'm just going to tear that mouse out. Who knows? We might need a mouse for Marguerite Miller's collage challenge or something. We'll save the mouse. No mouse were hurt in the filming of this video. I will put that over there. I'll put this here. And then we can put, I think I have, I have this piece. We could just put that there and still get, I mostly want the font, so that doesn't bother me. Okay. I feel like I'm going to try and put that on top. Okay. We're situated. We are situated. Let's see. I just need to throw my book over here. And we're going to get started. So I'm going to start with coffee and plop some coffee on there. I don't think I want to spray it. I think I'd rather have it plopped. So we'll plop some coffee on there. And I have grabbed out, I have a big tray of all sorts of sprays from my mixed media days. And I need to go through them. I need to go through them because I feel like I know there's some stuff that is dried up and just needs to be thrown in this tray. But I thought I really enjoyed using the tea spray, and I thought maybe we could do a little bit of that with different colors of sprays. I also have my alcohol inks in case we want to go to those. Oh, wait. Hold the phone before we do anything else. I'm just going to try and put that lid on. Okay, before we do anything else, my friend gave me the gloves in the bottle. Let's try those. I need to take off my rings is what I need to do. I meant to do that prior to. I apologize. Okay, so gloves in a bottle. So if you go to my website, which I would certainly appreciate, and search gloves in a bottle, this will come up. So we're going to see how it works. As you can see, I've not used it before. So we are just going to put this bit of lotion on our hands and see, because as you know, last time I got turquoise paint all in an unfortunate finger. So we're just going to try this and see if it keeps us from And then it says you need it, you know, it needs to dry before you get any stainage on it or anything. Okay. That's done. Now I might try to give this a quick dry. The lotion smells decent, I will tell you. I was wondering what it was gonna smell like. And I thought we'd do just one layer of these and see, and then let them dry while we do the doodle, so I can kind of hit two birds with one stone and help, you know, show for the people who wanted to see the doodling. Okay, good enough. I don't have patience to dry. So, do I want to then... I mean, I have my Distress inks too, and that was fun putting them on. I have a new Distress ink called Salty Ocean. Let's try a little bit of it. And so, sorry, I probably wiggled you. We're just gonna put some on an acrylic block. Where's my water? Excuse me, I don't have everything quite in the right spots for this, but, and then we dropped that on there. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that color a lot. Some all over it. Try to anyway. Ooh, that was a good one. Some up there. Okay. And then, so as not to waste the ink, I will just put a tag on there. Kind of drag it through. Get as much of it as possible. There, and look at how fun of a start that is on a tag. Okay, let's wipe that off. It's kind of cool where it's mixing with the coffee too. Sorry, I'm getting out a baby wipe and it's real noisy. Real noisy. Okay. Okay, well that was fun. And I kind of think I would like a little pink. But let's see, what do we have? I have Kitsch Flamingo Tim Holtz. See if we can get it open. See, not even open. This came, he does the mystery colors or whatever, and I think it might be One Life Creations. You can order like the, sorry, I'm probably gonna stab myself here. You can order the mystery color package, and it has Distress ink, maybe a refill. It's got this stuff, but jeezy peasy, I can't even get into it. Packaging drives me nuts. Does it drive you guys nuts? It's like things would cost a lot less if we didn't have 50 layers of packaging that you can't even get into. Makes me crabby because it hurts my hands to try and get it off. Oh, there we go. We got to start anyway with any luck. Sorry guys, I should have had this open, but I just kind of decided I wanted this color at this very moment. So, okay. That's good. We don't need to get the rest off. Alrighty then. Oh, we kind of do. We need to get down a little further because instead of spraying it, I want to drop it, you know, with the, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. I did not mean to be taking up our time trying to get into a bottle, but all right, we have success. Jeezy peasy. Okay, so my thought was to just take it like this and see if I could drop it on there. I mean, I don't mind. Ooh, that was a good one. Maybe I just needed to get a start. Since I use a fair amount of pink and tealish, this is probably a good idea. But I also want splats. So I just don't know. It's an experiment is what we've got going on here. I think I need the blotches of color from the Distress inks. That's what I think I need. A little more of maybe. Okay, I am going to go ahead and give that a little spray because I think that will spread out the color too a little bit. Yeah. Got a lot of coffee in that one spot. Okay. Well, that's a little bit. Let's do some more. Like maybe the peeled paint would be good on there. Let's try that. So it sounds like it's raining as it hits the pages. Okay. Where'd my tag go? Ooh, that's pretty. Look at how pretty. All right, so that's a little peel paint. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then last time we used acrylic paint to do the white spots, but I've got this Dylusions white linen ink spray that I was kind of wondering about doing that with. But before we did a little bit of spray with the tea. I've got rusty hinge. Do I want a little rusty hinge? Ooh, I like that. I also have rusty hinge in the oxide too, but kind of liking this. I don't know. We're just trying her out. Let's just see what happens. Oh my goodness. I do think this is so much fun. And I wanted to get out my my tray of sprays because I think my afternoon project today is going to be to kind of go through it. This is the Heidi Swap Tea Color Shine Spray. Okay, that's probably pretty good. All right. It kind of looks like a colorful hot mess right now, but I do think it's going to kind of come together. So before splattering, I think I'm going to let that dry for a while. So let's give it a start with the dryer, but then I'm going to set it aside. I knew I was going to love that font behind it. Okay, I'm just going to put it under my table for the moment, and we're going to doodle because I've had requests for that. So I grabbed my pile of doodle papers, and these are a couple that we just did. Let's do that one. I might come back and do that one too, but I saw this one that I kind of thought would be fun to doodle on too. Okay, which on jelly prints like this, really all I do is kind of go around the shapes a bit of the of where the stencil was, or in this case where we put the bubble wrap. So my biggest thing is to think about which what color to use, you know, what color around. And I mean, I do use black a lot. I was just wondering on this one, did I want to do purple? But I think it might just be too much. I think we'll do, let's see here. Is this a good one? Yes. Let's just do this to start off with and see. Oh, it's too brushy, that one. See this one? Yeah, this is, it says 1,5. I have no idea what that means. Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens are my favorite. I do have lots of other kinds of pens though. But then, like I say, I just go around. So, and it's super relaxing. I love to do this. It's a good, while you're watching TV sort of a thing. It's just, and then it just kind of makes the design pop a little bit more, is what I would say. So I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're in your craft room doing something while I'm blabbing away here. Yeah, just the last couple days. So today's video and tomorrow's video, these were ideas that were just kind of, you know, driving my head crazy. I just really couldn't wait to try the Edith Holden paper. And I mean, obviously there's just all kinds of paper you could use for that technique of painting them, but see how that makes that pop out? I mean, it's nice as it is, but it's just a little more, I feel like it's a little more to the front of things or something. And I mean, it doesn't take long. It's just and I'm not fussy about it. I just kind of go for it. It's like, if I go out of the lines, I go out of the lines. Because for the most part, I use jelly prints for collage, or sometimes like to cover a page to give it a background, or sometimes for a cover. But it's nothing that has to ever be perfect. And so, which in some ways it's even better if it's not. Feel that way about most everything we do, journals or mixed media, that, you know, don't be hard on yourselves, because that takes the fun out of it. At least it does for me. If I had to be perfect, I wouldn't do any of this stuff. Cuz I am just so far from that. It's so a little free doodling can loosen you up from perfection too, because I know a lot of people struggle with that. It's like they don't want to be perfectionists, but they just are, and that's okay. And I think I was there too. It was my friend Judy that helped me a lot with that. Just to say, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be close to perfect. Just express yourself and enjoy the process. And that's what I do. That's why there's a million different ways to do things, and I don't worry about doing it like that splatter thing. I don't do it exactly like Luise did, which, is good. You get inspiration from someone else, but then you do it yourself, and maybe you leave out a step, maybe you add something else. It's all good. It's all good. I just feel like sometimes folks, they feel like they have to be so perfect that they never even get started, And, and I've been doing this a long, long time, and I'm still sort of battling some demons with it all, and, and whether it's perfectionism or whatever, and learning all the time. You never stop, which you don't want to. You want to just keep learning and having people show things that you go, oh, I want to try that. Isn't that so fun though, guys? It looks, to me, it just brings it to life. I'm looking down here to see how we're doing. We've got a few puddles, but we're drying, so we'll just do a little more doodling on this guy. Oh, I got a little message on my watch that my son finished a workout, which is, he walks on his lunch hour, so, and we're, I don't know what you call it, workout buddies or whatever on our watches. He never gets a notification from me. Never. Well, not never, but I'm such a fair weather walker, and the weather just hasn't been conducive. So he hasn't gotten, he's like, mom's sitting at her desk all day. At least I'm standing at my mixed media spot here. I'd say that's progress. But yeah, I'm glad he does that. It's so good when you're working not only physically but mentally. I feel like it was nice when I worked at the college. We had a park right beside the college, a city park, had a big walking trail around it. So I often called walking meetings, and we would walk and talk, If it wasn't something that needed things written down, then, especially if you're working out a problem or something, a little walk is a good thing. It kind of gets the blood pumping and makes you come up with some things that you might not have otherwise. Oh, I'm loving this one. Let's see. This was a Kathy Holden stencil, wasn't it? You guys know what a fan of Kathy Holden's I am. Ice Stencils is where you get her stencils. It's a .com, icestencils.com. And yeah, she just has such fabulous designs. And if you follow her on Instagram, you'll get peeks at her craft room, which, oh my land, it is so gorgeous. Yeah, it is, you know, all sorts of vintage stuff and her collections and stuff. Yeah, mine's a hot mess compared to Miss Kathy's. Works for me, though. It's okay. And I don't do collections anymore other than paper and fabric. I used to when I had my vintage little shop where I did reinvigorated furniture and vintage finds. Oh, I was all about collecting stuff because, you know, I'd find stuff and I'd either sell it in my store or I would add it to my collection. But I think I'm in the years where I need to think about paring down a bit so my kids don't have to be trying to figure out what to do with all this stuff. I just keep telling them, call the estate sale people. And they'll just get her done. And then you don't have to be going through every little thing. Yeah. Okay, well, I am liking this. Glad we went with the black instead of the purple. I think it would have been too much purple. And I like the green kind of popping out to the front with the doodling around it. Haven't really done the edges, but we will get to those. I hope I'm on camera. I can't see because of the holder that I have over here, but I think my mat is in the camera, so should be okay. So, gosh, the college where I worked had just got a huge, well, it's kind of like a gift, but it's a grant from the state because the college trains nurses, and I think it's part of the COVID money. So nursing scholarships, lots of funds for nursing scholarships. So that's super exciting. They have a wonderful nursing program and pre-med and that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it still is, but it used to be like the sort of the premier school in Montana for pre-med. They used to say back when, you know, when I was college age, they used to say that girls went to the college for their MRS degree. Find themselves a doctor to marry. Potential doctor, I guess. Oh, times have changed for the better, haven't they? I mean, in some ways. Not in every way, I guess. So in some ways, we're more enlightened than we were. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess I have one on this end. It's great that I had the whole background pretty much was pink, and then we did some stuff on top of it. It was not a happy print when we first started on it, though. I didn't feel like it's pretty ugly. Okay, let me see what we're doing time-wise. We're good. Okay, we'll get this one done, and then we'll check our papers and see if we can do some flicking. Forgot to grab out my paintbrushes, but happily, they're right by me now. Yeah, I'm working little by little to get stuff into my drawers, you know, that is mixed media. I've already done the tour, but it's still kind of a work in progress because I'm just kind of getting things like this, the sprays and stuff. Those were over more in my journal area, so I'm going to try and get those I think that's going to be my this afternoon. I'm going to do a little more work. I did work yesterday on getting some Etsy listings done, so I don't really feel like doing that today. So I think I might continue to work on my organization. That'll be good. Then it's just sort of a matter of maintaining it. But yeah, all my mixed media stuff needs to be gone through because so much of it is not good anymore because, you know, I wasn't doing much of it. I was just doing journals. Okay. Okay, what do we have down on this end? We have a few things a few shapes that have emerged on the edge. I just had lunch and I'm hungry. What is the deal? Maybe need to drink more water. That's probably it. Are you guys good about drinking water? I try to be, but I know I don't drink as much as you're supposed to because I get busy with my hands and then I don't think about it. Okay, so that one, let's do this little thing there. Looks like a couple of little blops there. But I think that one's pretty well done. So it does really make a difference, doesn't it? Okay, let's set this aside. We'll get to it. I think we'll have plenty of time today. But so this one gets to go in my finish pile. Woohoo! Okay, let's check our papers. Ooh, looking good, looking good. So we've got spots where there's just puddles. So I think I'm going to take my tag and see if I can soak up some of those puddles. See that? Yeah. Good, good. Okay, so now I think I can dry this. Yeah, I'm not going to do any alcohol inks on this one. I do have one other thing I kind of wanted to try, though. Where is it? I have vintage photo. Oh, it's still in the thing. Darn it. See if I can get this open in the first 2 seconds. If I can't, we'll bag it. Seriously, it just kills my hands. It's just like, why does it have to be like so hard? I think I'm gonna get it though. Maybe I have the technique down. I was just curious. I've never had vintage photo spray and I've never had walnut stain, and I'm super curious to see kind of what they're like. So I think I might give a bit of a spritz of this. Maybe. There we go. Okay. The trick is pulling down while you're ripping. Okay. So it first of all looks like it really needs to be shaken. Okay, so that's vintage photo. Maybe just a few drops. I just want to see what it's like. Yep, it's just brown. Okay. Nothing that I absolutely have to add. Let's see what this one's like. This is walnut. I'm assuming it will be a bit darker. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, do we want to try? Let's try, before we do the watered down gesso spray, let's try this Dilutions and see what it does. Maybe I'll try and hit those walnut stain spots a little bit, see if I can dry them up a bit. That was one thing with the alcohol inks, is they really dried quickly, and I appreciated that. Okay, got a few spots there. Let's just do this. All right. Okay, so let's try this white. I've got it pretty well done, I think. We'll just see. I think it's going to be too light. Yeah. Okay. We're back to a bit of, let's see, I think we use this brush. And then I want to put the black on it too, but, oh, hold the phone. We're not done yet. I got this at Hobby Lobby the other day. Just was looking around. It's acrylic ink. It's light gold. I guess Amsterdam is the brand. And I just wondered what it would be like. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know that it would flick, but I can dot it. Ooh, that's a big dot. Ooh, I like this gold. Pop O gold. Yeah, it's again, it's by the inks and the pens at our Hobby Lobby. And then I also got, I think I tell you about it tomorrow. I'm trying to remember when I did what videos, but I got this 20 pack of parchment paper that's really kind of cool. I think you guys would like it too. And it was over there too. It was just, I was just like, I'm going to take some time, get out of the scrapbooking aisle, and just look at a few things. I got my new neighbor, you know, I told you about my friend moving in, and I got her a few things, some little home sort of things as a little bit of a welcome and a housewarming. And so what I've been doing is, you know, I don't really, honestly, I don't get out of the house much because Mike does the shopping and everything. So what I've been trying to do is when I have a haircut, I try and go someplace afterwards. Last month I went to the thrift store. This month I went to Hobby Lobby. I wanted to go to Joann's too, but I was getting hungry. So I came home. Okay, so let's do the white splatter. We're just gonna, I just have in this jar watered down gesso. I think it's watered down enough that we'll be able to, oh yeah, gonna work. Just give this a splat. Ooh, that was a good one. Maybe a little bit more up there. I just think this is going to be fun to use too. Okay. Okay, so that's all the white we need really. And then let's do a little bit of black. So take my little tray here and shake up the black a little bit, and then hopefully just put a little dollop, perfect, and my water. Get that nice and juicy, that paint. Just stirring it around a little bit, and now we're gonna, oh my gosh, you guys, these may be my new favorite. Oh my gosh, I love them. Oh, good. Did that well. Let's see. A little up here, a little there. Okay, that's them, I think. Can I get them up to the camera a little? Oh my gosh, they're so pretty in real life. I don't know if they are as pretty in not real life, but you know what I'd like to do is I'd like to flick on this a little bit too and use up a little of this black. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now we have another background. Woohoo. Okay. I am going to put this down below. We're going to do a little more doodling, and then towards the end of the video, we will give it a check and see how it's doing. Okay, let's see. I'm going to wipe up my tray. Sorry if I'm wiggling you. Okay. Alrighty then. This goes down below. We're going to let that dry, and we're going to look at this one. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we only have about 15 minutes left. Now this one, being darker, I was thinking about just a white gel pen, which let's do a few. We can always go over the top if... doesn't show a whole lot. Let's check out this pink rose. I don't know. Doesn't look pink, does it? It looks orange, but we'll see. Okay, that doesn't show up at all. Now we've got some green in here. That could be cool. Let's see. Do I have... like this May green, it's called. Nothing shows up on this. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what our black looks like. Ooh. I have a brown Sharpie. Whether or not it still works is a whole nother question. Oh yeah, it's real thick, but I wonder, it's a brush, you know, brush Sharpie. Let's see if we can. I'm not minding it. But I don't think it's like adding a whole lot. So I'm just going to do a couple more to make it look like I did that on purpose. So what I'm wondering is do we just want to do it in spots? So like this area, it's hard to do it to where it's not super thick. Let's see. I was going to tell you guys about the movie we watched last night too. It's a true story. You know how I like those. And it was called Jamesy Boy. A little hard to watch, but in a way. But it was pretty amazing at the end and stuff. So anyway, the actor in it was really good. I don't know the young man who was the actor, but he was really good. And we ended up really enjoying it. First, I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, it was good. That was on Jamesy Boy. That was on Amazon, I do believe. Okay, so I'm liking this, adding a little interest idea. Just having it here and there, I like better than if I did the whole thing. So I think I'm going to go here. Let's go in a line and see if we like that. Even with doodling, you may not love the outcome always. Phew, the Sharpie is smelly. I can't be held responsible for anything I say because I've been breathing too much Sharpie. Just saw something that I thought, let's do this. Okay. I think I'm going to do another one right about here. Maybe one right here. Okay. And then up here, I'm just going to do something random. Okay, I actually like that better than what we had. I think I'm going to do like that. Yeah, I actually like that better than what we had before. So I'm going to call that a win. Now I'm going to put the lid on that Sharpie because I'm not loopy here. Okay, so there's that. Let's see where we at. We're almost to time. Let's see how our, this has kind of been a hodgepodge video, but I just really, oh look, there's one of my bits from the time before. I just really wanted to try this Edith Holden paper, and I wanted to doodle so that that kind of answered that viewer request. Got some white spots that are pretty juicy here. You know what, I think I'll, no, I don't want to put that on there. Okay, well, let's use this little piece of paper since it popped up into our world. Okay, now let's just, I'm just going to take them out so we can see a little bit better what we have. They're not completely dry, but how fun are those? Yeah, I'll be doing more Edith Holden pages for sure in that way. I just think they're really, really fun. Awesome. Well, there we go. And we've got this little tag from our wipe ups. Got that going on, and we have our 2 doodles that we got done. Yay for us. So that's Mixed Media Monday for this week. I hope you enjoyed, and hope you'll give the flicking technique a little bit of a try. And I am happy to report. Let's do this real quick before we go. So I put on that lotion, right? I did have some color on my hands, but it's coming off really well. Nice. Okay, and I'm not even washing with soap and water, and it's coming off. So good deal. Okay, guys, I hope you have a grateful day, and we will just see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.